There we are. Seems we're live. Hello? Hello. Welcome to the stream. I would like to say yesterday we went through that Arkham quest with a level 80 Xilonen, and that's unacceptable, so we're going to go get our freebies by doing the quest. Love that bop. Also, I did grind for some artifacts yesterday. So, yeah. Or just... My defense curse came through for once. This is... I'm not sure if this is how you build her. But I did my best. Okay? It's not very good. But it's good enough. So off we head. Yes. Wait. It's gonna bug me forever if I don't grab this. Oh. Didn't realize I could climb up people. That's gonna come in handy next time we've got Jolly standing idle. Okay, off we head. Oh, to the last reputation one. I like how they've done this. The way they've set it up, it makes reputation actually important. Actually, here I have a question. Let's just check. How does this show up? Character quest wise. Or we just we don't have them anymore apparently. Okay. Oh well. Sorry, what were you saying? There we go.
Xilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Oh, she's out of it.
The shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
So it looks like she's taking the break now.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Xilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
I didn't know you could fall off a spirit way.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one for you.
I'd love one.
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Xilonen's tools would make pitching a tent and starting a bonfire a whole lot easier.
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Kseudonym, I even brought Nichka. Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Yeah, go to a doctor.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the blaze gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full. No. I engraved some wishes on my blaze gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day. Even though Kseudonym has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this blaze gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought blaze gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
How many wishes and dreams do you have?
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do
Eh?
that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Kseudonym to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With
Oh,
her
really?
method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text.
I did wonder.
Without the right angle of lighting, the blaze gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
That's true. In the end, a blaze gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one?
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Kseudonym to make some money by selling these.
I've never
At
met
least
Chevin.
she and little Nichka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nichka again? This memory of mine.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Kseudonym and Nichka.
Honestly, she should see a doctor.
What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nichka's birthday party too, Xilonen? Oh,
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Kseudonym too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her?
It's a story and a half.
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Ah, guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her. And that would ruin the surprise.
Honestly, I prefer people just
But if you
asking.
don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Yeah, even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a
that's
volcano.
grim. I hope you get a copy of this, because it's just... What on earth am I looking at? Yeah, I'm not reading that.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left." The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending.
Seems a bit...
However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read.
Oh, goody.
The pages are pretty old, though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
Wow, they really are trying to get rid of it.
That's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now. Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going. Xilonen lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
Okay. I do want to read it, but not right now. Also, yoink. Ah. Right. Let's get skedaddled. Whatever. Come on, I'm flying. Stop burning. Here we are. I need to keep that. Come on. So apparently this is a head trip of a quest for some reason. I have not looked into it, but that's what that's reviews I'm getting.
Nechka is still resting.
Hey, Kseudonym, we're here!
Looks remarkably startled. Oh.
Oh, what a surprise. And even Xilonen is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer.
Pyron, behave.
I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so I brought it for Nechka.
You haven't changed a bit, Xilonen. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolatl, so you can all try some. Xilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit me. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Alright, for now let's... Oh,
Auntie, let's go inside. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
Aww.
Alright, let's get
Poor
indoors.
thing's being bullied.
Watch your step, Auntie.
Welcome to the stream. Feel free to follow. I'm a Scottish streamer who I just stream Genshin mostly. I do occasionally do Minecraft and some other miscellaneous games, but
sorry.
But right now I'm
Nechka's
lost in
illness has
Natlan
been
sauce.
flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you.
Something strange is going
Have
on
a
here.
seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
This is all making me hungry for hot chocolate now. But you know, the one where I put in like a teaspoon of
The last time you came to visit,
of coffee.
you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
Oh.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. but you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed. That's how Nechka sees Xilonen, too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of big sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Xilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't
Can we meet
change the
this
fact that I
mysterious
gave
child?
up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Xilonen.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it.
We did ask you before.
But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night,
We could have
I
helped
was in the
if
tribe,
you told us.
having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nechka, my daughter. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of... Oh, my daughter.
Whoa, hey! She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Xilonen has even brought her a gift.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
Oh, help! That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine.
Can we go see
You
this
three just need to make sure everything
mysterious
gets
child
eaten
we
up.
were seen?
I can't eat a lot at this age.
At this age, we still have a lot these
We
days.
haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come
She's
on
gonna get
now.
stomach troubles with that.
If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, Would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Cup of grapefruit.
Chocolate.
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime? I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, please bring them in. Come on, Xilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Since when?
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore. Now. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
Don't be a lazy cat.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Xilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
It's literally the door.
That kid. That kid.
That's cute. I don't think Neshka even exists. Because something strange is going on here. We've never even met the child. I can understand hyping her up if she had like a vision and looked like a pool of a character. But this is something's weird's going on.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby.
That seems nightmarish.
No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw a ghost. Hey, you there. Sorry, but does Tlisoli live around here?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eaten myself. Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please, you've got to help me.
Could have just said that.
Xilonen, whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out.
Yep. Oh, that's a load of monsters. I'm assuming this is a it's a trial character. Mine's is better. An R3. Okay, I want to see how long this lasts. It does last longer.
Settle down.
Our bond is strong. All right. I'll settle this.
Bow your head.
Yeah, ours is better. Even though we don't have the
that should be it for
weapon.
the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than I thought. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tepetlosaurs are in a frenzy. Tlisoli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore, so why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachka will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and hasn't even, Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've even told me about Nachka's favorite game. If I remember right, it was strange. I always remembered it before.
Something strange is going on.
How could I forget Alyssa?
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff? Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
I'm thinking of that gem in Liyue.
You'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to eat tonight.
In Liyue there was that strange stone that messed with your head, wasn't there? Oh, I can't remember what it was. Was I meant to fight these guys? Eh. Look, can we speak to Neska? Just to check if she even exists.
You're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
Alright. As long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
She looks exhausted.
Oh, there's so much tasty food!
Look at the size of that fish.
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
But Paimon can't reach that dish! Could you give Paimon some? Come on, come on!
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nechka can't eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle. But it's okay.
Let's try and help.
Nechka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for. Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right?
Vaguely.
Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life.
Not really a good analogy, but...
The case of Nechka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss, and can never be retrieved again. As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to be her mother. She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me Mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Was she abandoned? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
Something odd is going on here.
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
doing?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him.
He handed it over just like that?
Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap, after all.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when blaze gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing blaze gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this blaze gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. It's actually quite simple. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your blaze gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank for Nechka. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the blaze gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
Seems like a bad
You've
idea,
seen through
too.
my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me.
She drank the food, didn't she?
I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the blaze gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a blaze gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt.
Except ripping the memories
This is the
from
central
them.
inscription that controls all the other blaze gem inscriptions, which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes, it was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I've thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me, and she won't even remember why her name is Nechka. When the time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Xilonen?
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me fetch them for you.
Should really
I'm
hold
sorry
one
it
of
took me
those.
so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please, take them.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Huh? What was that noise?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you.
Something weird is going on. I don't know what. Gotta head back to the tribe first, because there's something important that Xilonen needs to do. Disassembling the central inscription is not going to be easy.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Don't want to go up the wall. There we go.
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you around. Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem.
Like
It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Poor girl.
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artist
I'm
and a
curious.
craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it.
Wait, it's an excuse to be a bookworm.
The essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references.
Oof.
This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature.
Ah.
Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
Yeah, remember what Vika did?
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch.
Like Movika did.
It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift.
Thank
It
you.
may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
I just suddenly had a thought about all those
Paimon gets that.
really bad
If you're
names
alone when you're walking in
that
the
people are
dark,
giving their
it's
kids
easy to get
recently.
scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about that.
It's ironic that the reason I picked Kseudonym as my name is because I don't want to share my real name, and I hate my real name.
Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, traveler. Paimon's always flying. Of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Kseudonym told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later.
Thank you.
Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
Whew. Yeah.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Hey, how am I meant to help? Doesn't seem like a thing I can do. Oh. We're doing this up here, not in the workshop? Okay.
All right.
Why are we doing it out here and not in the workshop?
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice the last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable.
Until you've got like
For example,
30 names for,
when I
names
order
for
ore,
one type of
I would
insect.
usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further.
Just go on.
We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Natlan's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression.
So wordy
to come
recently.
up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible.
I get what she's
Even
trying
a
to do.
minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can remember them.
Phew. Now I'm curious. Why don't you, come up with one for me?
Probably a bad idea.
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
A nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
Oh.
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. And when the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. And there.
Okay.
That should complete the flow.
Hello, I'm doing this, I'm doing Xilonen's quest. The reputation quest. So I can get the bits so I can fully level her. I'm having a good day so far, but she's been very wordy so far.
Xilonen, you were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground.
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my
Oh
shoes.
no, she's been cheating the
After
entire
all that running
time.
around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
The Arkham quest was heartbreaking. I did record a part 2 yesterday. And I put it up like just now on YouTube. So it's got part 1 and part 2 now.
More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first.
The shattered moon in the sky.
Let me see.
Behind the false sky. That really...
And activate it with density
really
3
confused me.
phlogiston.
Mm-hmm. It really does make you think there's going to be like a chapter 2 to Genshin. Eventually.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Fasoli's central inscription is even floating!
Oh, there's never any doubt. What's going on here? How did they come up with this?
So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
I'm not even convinced this child is real.
Fasoli and Nichka now, right?
We've never even seen Nechika.
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler a question. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories?
Doesn't really seem right.
I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been very good at that anyway. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person.
I feel like...
By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
I feel like this patch recently has been the one where we how to put it? Where we've taken everything Hida did and just ramped it up. Sooner or later we're going to get a character who can do what she does, but in that land. Reading the memories of people.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Isn't she?
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this Blaze Gem inscription
Can't
would be
wait
the
for
perfect
5.2.
tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses.
Really want to pull the Archon, so I'm saving from now on. Because I think her C2, whatever it is going to be great. Because that's generally the rule for Archons.
From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this Blaze Gem inscription that cannot be ignored.
The lack of consent was possibly the issue?
I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines.
I mean, I still want to pull Sit Lally and Auroron, but I'm going to just wait. Yeah, sure, what's your lore? What have you decided?
In this process,
What
the
is your
Wyab
headcanon?
actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river. Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day long. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and Nichka as the only ancient name bearer of this ley line.
Still not convinced Nishka's real.
There's no way Auntie would let Nichka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nichka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Fasoli can help her filter the correct memories of her past.
What is your headcanon, Shy?
So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nechka's Wyab to help her extract the corresponding memories in the different situations she may face.
Why do I get the feeling that's going to kill her?
In
Just try
an
it.
ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nechka would essentially be getting her past back. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nechka. But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Kseudonym will...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
Before she kills herself doing something that's not going to work. Okay. Alright, what was that? Oh, never mind. Oh, come on. Ah! Oh, I was fully surprised for there to be some sort of uproar over here. Nice house. Don't know why more people in Genshin aren't just separated from the main cities and stuff. Like actually hanging around their houses.
Ah, Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses.
Oh dear, she's going ahead.
The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
Huh. That sounds like a good story you've got written there. Right, if we use number 8, who's that again? I'd check, but I've literally only got my mobile for reference. I'm using it, using that to monitor the stream. Honestly, that sounds similar to something that's probably happened to Paimon. That she possibly sealed her own memory away. Wait, isn't the 8th? Hang on. I thought Child was the 8th. Hang on.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen.
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you'd should have
I'm
just
silly.
said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost.
Did the 8th used to be Scaramouche, or am I thinking wrong?
But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan.
Well, it doesn't just seem like lore. It Seems more like the start of a fan fiction, to be honest. Could be a good one, though.
Time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past.
There's plenty of characters already in there.
Did you give the book to Nechka?
I mean, you know the chasm with those Tui? Could have it from there. So they mysteriously vanished. Honestly, I think it's underutilized. People just create original characters when you can use the characters who have gaping holes in their lore and just use them.
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
Why do I think this girl's not alive?
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
That sounded a lot louder. Let's go help. This girl. I don't think she's alive.
Is Nechka up again? But, uh-oh. What if something fell on her? We should check. Paimon will go have a look.
Good, Paimon, quick, before she stops shit.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you? You're Nechka?
How many
Okay, she's
times
real.
have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
A plausible power level?
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Kseudonym package up the book that Xilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before.
Something strange is going on here.
A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Ugh. It's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom told me about you. Oh, seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Watch us cross boundaries and just steamroll the mother to take our sick daughter out for a walk.
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. Let's give her a proper celebration. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
Saw window.
Right. As you wish. I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water bottle and some towels. Some medicine. Oh, and a parasol.
I know she's well-meaning, but I hate it when my mum used to fuss over me like that. Oof. Absolutely despised it.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nechka. Don't cause any trouble for Xilonen and the others.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
Oh yeah, if you don't get if you don't stir up trouble when you're little, you never get a chance again.
Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
I mean, what if I want to dye my...
Let's
I
go
want...
look for it now.
What if I want to
I've
dye my
had her
hair
blaze
47
demonstration
colours?
for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
I mean, what if she wants to dye her hair 42 different colours, but she can't because she's got like a job interview? Yep. There are many things I wish I could have done when I was a lot younger. Or wish I should have, or that I should have done. Because no one really says when you're older you won't be allowed to do that anymore, because social expectations, even though they're a complete load of rubbish, they'll still be like a stranglehold on you. Hey, ancient inscription ready for you?
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nichka too. Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Chenille and the others.
I hope so. Here, Igno. This is your inscription. I've finished repairing it.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nichka. I remember that Nichka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nich?
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an
Can
ancient
you let her
ring
talk?
with an embercore flower design.
Mm-hmm, noted. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Xilonen.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, please take it. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity.
Something
now that
strange
she's
going on
started
here.
to recover. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help.
That's how you know she's one of the children of Echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of... according to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... Tequil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever... The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer. Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry. Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh? Wait, what did the book say?
It's not our descriptions aren't normal.
I finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh, wait. Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay. Just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you. That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending.
Oh?
You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really...
Aren't happy endings always nice?
Something
But if you
strange
already
is
read
going
the
on
whole
here.
thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Oh,
I don't like this woman.
It's pretty good quality.
I'll be able to give Nachka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apishpalon. He should be close by. Stay close, Nachka. Don't go too far.
Yes, Mom.
Something weird's going on here. I don't like it. What if she's not taking their memories? She's giving their memories.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apishpalon.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. Welcome. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount, like usual.
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that? Plasoli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver, and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished repairing your Blasium inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nachka. Say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
what?
So this is Nachka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Welcome back. I feel something is very weird
Oh,
with this
no
mom.
need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nachka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable.
I don't know. She seems a bit off.
I always come here to buy things if I find
I don't
myself in
think
a
she's
pinch.
Neska's mom.
Oh, do you have any child-friendly
Or if
safety
she is,
scissors?
she's a
I
bit
remember seeing a few different
overbearing.
styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
This child's being talked over the entire time.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
I think Xilonen's onto her as well.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors.
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nachka would like.
There's something wrong here.
Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
Have you ever heard the tale of
There goes
Gypsy
Xilonen
Rose?
dragging Plasoli off to buy more stuff.
'Cause this feels a lot like that.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's
Well-
your favorite character in To Kill the Brave?
Basically, her mum had a illness where she's told everyone her daughter was ill and got her loads and loads of different kinds of medicine and basically infantilized her, right? It's a form of abuse, and she was just kept at home, and she was failed. And Gypsy Rose was failed by literally everyone. Doctors, police, authorities, and stuff like that. She did escape. It's a story you have to look up to yourself, I think. It's quite grim in places.
Paimon's favorite? To Kill, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family.
Marachasu
version of the story, he was never
syndrome
able
or something
to
like that?
reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nachka? Which character do you like? I like Remak. Oh, the one who was possessed by Kuatlique, but never forgot his brother to kill. He was also an amazing character.
I don't think
If
this
it
is
wasn't for
Neska.
his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Kuatlique in the final battle.
I'm going to have to read this story at some point.
It's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it. Hey, Nachka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Remak, and Paimon will be Tequila, okay?
Yeah.
Miss
Sounding
Traveler,
really,
can I play the role of Kuatlique?
there's really something off here.
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nichka. Paimon's read both versions,
yeah.
so she'll be able to play along.
C1 Zhongli gives you an extra pillar. His C2 gives you shield and co-op. Like Diona's C6, I think.
Come here, Nichka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Anyway, C2 Zhongli is fantastic for co-op. It's the only type of Zhongli you want to see in co-op. If you come into co-op without C2 Zhongli, no one's going to be happy with you.
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something up for Nichka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nichka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlasoli away.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act.
Yeah, she's on to it. Well, Zhongli is very selfish as C0 or C1, right? Because he's got, you can do burst DPS, but no one's going to like it. And you can't really shield other players. But C2 shields the entire team, even if you're in co-op. It's not really a constellation that's useful for just playing as your lonesome.
Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nichka be in the heat for too long.
But C2 Zhongli is his normal shield, but the entire party gets it.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Where am I going? Wait. Hang on a sec. Let me just dig out Zhongli. Yeah, you get two of the sticks. Can't near. C2 is entirely a co-op constellation. And it's overpowered. It's just the same shield you get with Zhongli. Oh, wrong way. I don't think Neshka's this woman's child, anyway.
I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Yeah, I heard that too. You have to be very altruistic to pull for C2 Zhongli, is what I'm saying. Because you can't really play him in co-op otherwise.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nichka get better.
I did hear this quest had a twist in it, but that's all I heard.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering
I've given
where
up
you
on
got the
C
ore for such a
on
large-scale
Constellation Zhongli.
blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Accomplices?
Oh, Xilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Bakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Bakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it.
Very suspicious.
Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet. Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, get away from the kid.
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out.
Come on, give us something to go on.
Miss Traveler?
Come on,
Come
quick,
here,
quick,
Nichka.
quick.
Huh? Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now.
God,
It'll be Nature's
Xilonen,
birthday
just
in a
trip
few
and knock her
days,
out.
and there's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Mom,
I don't like that look. I really don't like that look.
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I did...
Nachka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom. Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we do?
No, Nachka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nachka. It's time to go home.
I don't like this. Something really skeevy going on here. Yeah, you saw it. You see it too now, don't you?
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today.
Come on, be
Please
loud.
be sure to come
Scream
to
or
Nachka's
son.
birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nachka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste? It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nachka?
Yeah. Thanks, Xilonen.
Oh,
I don't think
put
she's
it
sick.
somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
Oh, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nachka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh. What's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nachka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Xilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nachka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending.
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nachka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nachka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memory...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home. I
do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nachka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nachka. Are you
Come on.
disobeying me?
Ugh.
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nachka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening,
She's not
Nichka.
Nishka.
Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichka remembers it. I know everything.
I did tell you.
Help me, please.
Oof, that was fast.
Get back!
Damn right.
Xilonen, wait for us.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
What are all those things on Nichka's walls?
Seems abyssal to me.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
Why is she trying to do it?
Come on.
Oh, it's here. Now the creepy mine is finally open. I have one geo character, should be fine. No, she's just got a very claw-like hand around the child's arm, and her forge is apparently the equivalent of a white van. I did hear this was a bit of a mind trip, this quest, but...
What is this place?
It's the white van equivalent. Oh.
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe.
Oh, and she's got accomplices.
But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Oh, why are you using the Trials Island? Mine's better.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Here comes the catch.
That was quick.
I'm gonna have to work on my my main DPS, Xilonen. Ooh, treasure. Oh, I never actually tried, but can Xilonen go in here? Oh, she can. I didn't know. I didn't realize she could do that. Oh. She's even got the rubbish glider. You know, just because I can doesn't mean I want to. This thing's dangerous. She didn't really have a proper... Okay, there we are. Where am I going? Ah, itchy nose, itchy nose. Oh, shoot! Okay, that's better. I think we need to work a bit on the side jumping thing. Okay, go. Oh. I see, I've got to go up here. 3 new 5. Yeah. Okay. Where's the child? Oh, why'd I pick that one? Whoops. Oh. Oops, easy.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Oh.
Forget it!
Forget it says heal over. I know it has the same system, but I didn't quite realise or didn't put it together in my head. Whoop. Come on. Where am I even going? What should I pick that up? Huh. Where am I even going? Oh. Okay, up's a doozy. Oh, up. There we go, I'm a genius. Anything else up there? Okay. A bullet with our name on it. I think everyone who does that quest has that feeling, like just like the Nahida quest, where everyone wanted to V-clip out the banner. Aha. What are we looking at here?
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Silence!
That was quick.
Yeah. Yeah, Xilonen makes my new Valette a bit overpowered.
Out of my way!
Bow your head.
Which I'm glad, because I barely used him before.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning.
Yeah,
Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside.
No, stop. Come on, I just want to swap to her, not... There we are. Cart system still running. Go over here. Oh, let me move. There we are.
Alright, let's keep going!
Yeah, I'm hoping to get his weapon as well. We haven't really got a good catalyst with crit. I'm thinking of maybe going for the Blackcliff weapon though. Just another option. Oh. Oh, it was timed! No one told me that. Okay. Let's try that again. And I'll stick with Jade Cutter. I'm still traumatized for that time I failed to get Kagura's Verity. Okay, fast. Fast we go. There we go. Oh, don't want to dive down into that. Don't have the right character for it. Now I've heard that allegedly, in fact, no, I'm not going to share that. It's allegedly there's a character who has every ability of all the Natlan characters. After the Carj? Okay. Oh. I don't think I've been fast enough. Do I just stay here, or...? Yeah, I was right. Never mind. Gotta go back. Okay, I understand now. In theory, should be the Pyro Archon. Come on, let me in. This is fun to play around as. Hang on. It's all allegedly, because I'm being smacked in the face with so many of these alleged leaks on YouTube. It's annoying. I don't even look them up on purpose. I quite literally just put Genshin Impact and go for the guides. This is Spirit Fire. What's it doing here? What is this? This is huge. How'd you hide this in her little forge?
You got here quick. Impressive.
No, we were kind of slow, actually. There better not be a...
There! What are you
What?
planning to do to her?
Please don't is this an Aztec-inspired thing? Don't sacrifice her. A quest free fight 8 enemies that are level 100 with a timer. For some reason I'm just thinking that that's the Abyss, but...
I never lied to
I
you.
think I did that.
All this time,
Maybe.
I've only been trying to save my daughter.
I think your real daughter died, didn't she?
Even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is
Huh?
she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka.
Yeah, I think that's beating a dead horse at this point. It was rather obvious.
She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I'm afraid so.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same Abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that
Wait,
of
no
my
one
Nechka.
noticed? This really is that Gypsy Rose situation.
I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better.
I'm surprised she got past the adoption stage.
I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could
Yep.
only be Nechka.
It's Marches's syndrome. I can't spell it, but
How
or
could I
pronounce it.
be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me. Waiting for me to get her home.
This is the most deranged quest we've ever had in Genshin.
As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay.
Whew.
As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name. Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blaze Gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Yep.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't
He's
worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
Need to smack her in the face hard.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
She'd be horrified. Don't let this be a quick time event.
It's alright.
Okay.
It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back. Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists.
or the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nichka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Yikes.
Tlasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nepeka. It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Right, let's arrest this old woman. Well, she's further disgraced her own ancient name.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where? Where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again.
Yep.
Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past.
Oof.
Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka, to see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name, the one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
And now we'll do the rest of the imprisoning.
Nechka is
You're not getting
everything
out of
to
jail.
me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her.
That thing looks like it's about to shatter, to be honest.
But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself and ancient names
Yep,
too.
told you.
Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you?
Yep.
Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember
Well,
what
it's her
final
ancient name, not
words
Nechka's.
really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nechka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Let her stay there and rot.
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
What a quest. Again, Hoyoverse, I asked for a quest with less misery. Feels like all these quests are recently, just misery. Actually, this has been the trend since Inazuma. It's just been getting darker and darker and darker. Well, I'd say don't let me spoil you, but it's a bit late at this point. Whew. Where are we going?
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did.
Oh, no fade to black, instantly arrested, okay.
As, for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun.
There was a tunnel there, she's probably got a way out. It's her own house, she probably knows exits.
After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
Me too.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was
Maybe
so
Xilonen
cool
will
in the
adopt her
final
son.
moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
You know, like Cloud Retainer adopted their child.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me.
Who refused to believe you? I'll smack him around a bit.
Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up.
I wonder if this was inspired by Gypsy Rose' story, because she was recently released from prison.
All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me.
This is really on the nose.
She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking.
Might be a better idea to get her to another tribe, actually, just to get away from the memories.
I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Xilonen will send them flying!
Dang right.
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't help it.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help. Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in a room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her.
Yeah, that's what I'm having trouble with. How did they not see this?
Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting.
Ha! Tell that to the graffiti artists who live where I'm at. You just paint over it with the graffiti. Ugh.
It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
I would have stamped on it a few times.
Well, you can uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst-case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now.
That seems to be everything we do.
Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
Praising each other seems to be all he seems to do, and that makes up half the dialogue.
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she liked to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, Don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past? I'm scared, Xilonen. What should I do?
Oh dear.
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
Oh, that's a bit tone deaf.
A Blaze Gem inscription. You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top.
When did you have the time?
This is your first blessing. The one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents.
I'm sure we can find out.
I don't remember anything.
Then just move forward. It's the only thing you can really do.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face.
You don't even know what normal is for you.
I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Yep. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
Genshin 2 will have a little sub-quest with the return of Nipcha. And it'll just be her grown up and be having a sad crisis. Oof.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka.
Nepeka, I can never remember names.
Thank you all. Xilonen, Paimon, and Miss Traveler.
Yeah, that would actually work. But
if you really can't come up with what to do,
Sumeru without
don't worry. Just relax and take it easy.
Blessing of the Wild. And she's kind of lost her memory of that.
We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history.
That should have been your first route.
And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Oh, I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for.
The tribe's fairly small, just ask them all.
Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves.
We can now, if you own Xilonen on your account, you can now officially call yourselves a MILF haver.
Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet.
I know.
What would you like to eat?
My brilliance just startles me sometimes.
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Oh, I forgot that completely. Oh. Very sad, but it's a nice ending. Oh, got to visit our workshop the next day. Oh, wait a second. Did we just get... No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, close enough. Would you even like to run the business after Xilonen retires? Seems like it'd bring up a lot of horrible memories. For all that it is a honourable position, whatever it was. Eh. You wouldn't think she'd even want to remain at this tribe after the mess that's gone on. Oh, there we are. Where is she?
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest.
Let's think of her as her little sister. Okay. That would still be replacing the other girl as well.
Well,
So
the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate.
Poor man.
What I do know is that Tlisoli's workshop
being forced to do
will
his
be
job
closed permanently.
Imagine
and
that.
any remaining incomplete blaze gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed.
The job that he completely failed at.
And as for the completed blaze gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the blaze gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners.
Maybe someone will remember her.
Now, once all the blaze gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners. Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her.
Surprised he didn't catch on earlier.
Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events.
How's she
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history.
You look very similar.
The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
Yep. I think this means we're finally out of, Oh, did I just enter a vent by accident? Oops. I think I just entered the event by accident. Yeah, I've entered the event by accident. Which I'll be doing that one tomorrow. Because I think it's still time locked. Oof. What? So much words. I want to escape this. Let me out. Let me out. I need to do something. Don't teleport me anywhere. There we are. I hate getting trapped in a quest. Okay, okay. The time has come. Oh no, it hasn't, because I haven't collected it yet. Okay. I hate this time locking. Yay, Prima Gems! And I don't have to fight the boss anymore. Who cares about the boss? Nah. The time has come.
You've helped me so much. I can't just let you leave empty-handed. Here, take this gem that I engraved my name on. You can use it to find me for help whenever you like. Whether you need me to fire up the forge or accompany you on a dangerous adventure, I'll be ready to help. This promise will stand until both my name and the stone have eroded into nothing.
Very wordy person. That. And I don't think I have enough more to do this, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't have enough more. She's handing us the business card. I was hoping to get all this today, but Yes! Finally! Let me check her level again, because I didn't check. 3? Look at that defense. Look at that defense. It's awesome. This is on the set. And it's not even fully leveled yet. I'm very proud of this. Whew. Right. Seeing as we're not doing that, I'm going to head over to... Oh. I should probably head over to the reputation part first. There we go. Hello, I did stuff. Worship me. Oh, there's stuff to do today. It's all fully leveled, so there's no real point in doing any of the other stuff. If I click this, will it? Ooh. Yeah, no rewards. Okay. Kinda wish I could still do that to get more off, but let me think. Oh, right, we were going to do bosses. That's what I was going to do, but I was going to do it with Xilonen. I'm going that way. Because I still need to level Kachina after this. her talents as well. I want to do bosses. Don't know how this is going to work for this one, but into the co-op version, you can't confuse me. I may not be fully leveled, but I'm still pretty dang good. Yep. I hate this boss. But I need to... I want to see how much I can shred its defense. The thing is, it's going to also rely on the other characters. The other people. Oh. Come on, don't have a Dendro character. It can't be a DPS like this. Ugh. Okay, maybe we can work out a maybe we can do it. I am the shield character. They just have to hit it with something first. I am the shred. And the dodge. Oh shoot, I can't dodge this character. Hope that Freena's a good healer.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Her first, good.
Overruled.
In this mode, I'm only a healer. What? Just because I can hear myself doesn't mean I want to.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Oh, run. He got killed.
Have a taste of purge.
Bye, our own healer. Oh, wrong one I'm trying to attack. Bye.
Is it my turn now? Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
I dodged.
Is it my turn now?
You're just gone. Yeah, they're all gone. But I stayed alive. There's that. I stayed alive. I didn't die. Come on, everyone. Stop bringing the character to fight their own character. But I didn't die. Everyone else just gave up. Round 2? Round 2. I'm still being Xilonen because I can shred. Come on guys, you can't be the same thing. That's even worse. You know what, if you think that works, fine. Why are you making me the DPS? Because that's what you've turned me into. I'm now the DPS. Oh dear. Can I solo her? Probably not. Probably could actually, but because I've got loads of stuff. Loads of different team combinations. I think this is the worst idea you've ever had, switching to Kazuha.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Yeah, I'm the DPS mode. Oh. I'm not built for DPS yet. But I did DPS.
Is it my
I'm the DPS. I'm not built like one up.
With these rising flames.
Oh.
Is it my turn now?
So everyone gets a shield.
Running isn't real. Time to go. The countdown has begun.
Oh no. Oh no, my TV. Oh shoot, my TV's shut down. Ah, my TV is actually shut. I'm gonna have to rely on this. Come on, TV on. It's, oh shoot. Come on, the TV's gone off. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm like looking at the stream and it's got lag.
Like a bunch of helpless animals.
Oh shoot, there we are, I'm alive. Oh, there we are, I'm back. It was almost really quick there. I'm surprised I survived, actually.
Like a bunch of helpless animals.
How did I survive that?
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent.
No, maybe I can actually cook her. Whoa. Yep. Come on. Get down so I can hit you.
My blade is all that remains.
Letting grave names echo.
I'm not even in debuff mode. Whoa.
Your punishment made manifest. Sundown is only the beginning.
Oh. Oh. And she's gone. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sun and moon have set.
I thought you could do this.
Ruin remains.
She's usually dead by now. Come on. You can do it. Ah. Yep. I'm looking forward to getting her. Oh look, we got one of Kachina's items. One of them. And everything else has got 20. She's not bad, but I haven't really... I'm gonna have to build up an artifact set for her DPS mode. And shove it on Aloy or something. I could probably do that right now, actually, because I get horrible drops. It's all defense. I'm surprised that team actually worked. I'm all about team synergy and co-op, and it's hard to find anyone doing that. I only get defense artifacts most of the time. I've seen some people who were cursed with HP artifacts, right? And I'm thinking, hand them over, please. Give me some of that sort of luck for once. For when I was in my Fontaine phase. Right, what other boss needs defense shred? The whale. It's always the whale. Too much HP, this thing. It's a pity we can't do the bounties. Not in my world. There we are. I ain't hosting. Everything goes wrong when I host. I need to fix the TV so it doesn't automatically go off. I did used to have a monitor. Nothing happened to it, it's just it's down there, but the TV is bigger. And if I move far enough away from it, it doesn't mess with my eyes. Okay, I shred defense. I'm good at this. Let me in. And please pick something. No! Well, actually, would it still work? Am I now in main DPS mode? I'm still waiting for Navia as well. Oh, you think you got a full set for Ganyu? I think I just used Wanderer. True. Why did you come in with that low of a HP set? How are you not dead? There's no healer on this team. Oh shoot. There's no healer on this team. We're a bit screwed. Oh, I can skate up it. I can ride the whale. Dang it, I messed up. Yep. Unless he's got the amber, the prototype amber. That works as a healer, I think. Why are you assuming how is she still alive? That's impressive. Oh, Navia healed herself. Okay. on, show up. Come on, I'll shut it to friends, you kill it.
Hey there!
Really? I've always died in Navia. This boss. I always get this rolling backwards all the time. Which is why I was thinking of getting a constellation for Xilonen, because she has interruption resistance. If you don't get a shield, that is. Ooh. You just show up in one direction. Come on. Come on. Into the shadow.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I forgot this doesn't really do much damage. Come on.
Be sanctified.
Come on, I'm shedding its defense. Hit it harder. There we are. There we go. This is the first time I've taken Xilonen into co-op, by the way. I never really noticed a difference, to be honest. Ugh. One boss I've recently had a lot of trouble with is, surprisingly, Tartaglia. Maybe the co-op players are just being a bit trollish when it comes to that boss. I'm only here for billets, I know. Yeah, I recently had a lot of players just getting wiped out on it. I can't remember what character I was doing, actually. Oh, come on, let me out. Let the cat out the water. I know, but the teams that came into the co-op were a bit weird. I'm not saying I'm the one who died, I'm saying I got down to a lot of HP and got kicked out of the way. So I went a bit weird. Right, what other boss needs to be shredded? What boss could we fight? Raiden. Let's see how survivable we are here, considering I dodge a lot in this boss. Yeah, sure. Which wolf boss? The Mondstadt wolf or the Inazuma Surimi Island wolf snake thing? I can't believe I used to think that thing was adorable.
Ever tried chasing waves?
I don't even know what team they're trying to...
You want to try? Well,
Oh.
come on.
No.
No time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach.
Are they gonna give up before I do? Yes! Okay, I mean DPS again. Yeah, sure. If you want, I can have both Baizu and Kokomi on there. Ooh. It does do damage in DPS, I keep forgetting. I wish it stacked. Where's shit? Where is she?
Wait.
Well, that was fast.
Emptiness. Oh wait.
That was very fast. 40 of these. Oof. I know. There was no phase. It was just in and out. I think that was a case of having a team carrying me, but also shredding resistance. Yeah, I think that deserves another boss, just because I don't think that one really counts. When I get her fully leveled, triple crowned, I think I'm going to do a boss run in co-op, just all the bosses I can. You've skipped a lot of them, so you're a bit far behind. It's a hard hole to dig yourself out of. Why did I click this one? At some point you're just gonna get a list of characters you don't want. 'Cause I want about 3 of these. Possibly 4. That's Navia, Clorind, Eula, and maybe Milani or Arlecchino. I don't know which one. Well, I'm saving up.
We should take a break after all that running around.
I'll just grab this. Right.
Yeah.
I will do more bosses, but I'm not going to redeem any of the rewards. Oh, did I just... What did I do here? Why did I get something else? Did I get a new one? Oh! I got a new one. What's this one? I don't know what most of these are. I'm going to have to actually look up a wiki. What's this? I'm also going to have to read this at some point as well. Right.
Let's rest here.
Why am I clicking that? Okay. I'm going to try this one. I wouldn't bother with Fiato. He's not... You think he's good, but it gets a bit repetitive. Right. Okay, let me in. Let me in. I don't need to get this boss. I want to shred defense, okay? I want to see how good I am. Just on this one boss, because the last one did not count. The thing about Yato is, I have his weapon as well. So I tried that and just... Maybe I just haven't found the right artifact sets, but he's kind of mid. He's one of those characters you just easily forget about him, because there are better options. Yeah, I think the only way to fix her damage scaling is to get both her weapon and all her constellations. I'm going to come back to Dead at some point.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Yeah, I'm DPS mode.
Here the echoes of the going!
Into the frozen void.
He's trying to got a healer. I'm not shredding, but I'm still fighting, so you can help me. Come on, oh yeah.
No place for transgressors.
Oh, there we go. Don't hit it! Stop it! This is the thing that keeps us warm. Instead of, you know, dead. No, don't! Oh, god dang it. I hate it when people do this.
Faster?
Come on, where is it? Let me hit once. Come on. Come on, one more hit. Oh well. Well, if one of us dies and resurrects, I'm going to blame Kiki. Come on. Come on, get out of your creepy shroud mode.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Oh, she's gone. Out the way. Come on. Come on, keep hitting, keep hitting. Okay, I'll see you next time. Well, I need to find a co-op team who'll let me do defense shred. Oh, she's doing the thing. No.
Never.
Hi, Kazuha. You tried your best. Wonder if he's learned his lesson about destroying these things.
Not every wound will heal.
There we are.
I never
There we go.
asked for redemption. Never.
Yep. Goodbye. Because I do intend to just focus on getting ley lines. Because we got our free bosses. So I'm going to go grab some ley lines. Yeah, I shouldn't have leveled her up immediately. I should have just focused on the ley lines. Or rather, getting her talents leveled up first instead. Probably would have helped if I condensed our resin first. Oh, Nom.
Show me your moves! Our bond is strong!
Silence!
Right this way! Gotcha!
Let the mountain flames boil!
Rain of falling!
The tides beckon.
Easy peasy. Is there really that much difference from between 80 and 90 here? Yeah, I thought I had condensed stuff. I don't. Okay, the complete absence of condensed resin is appalling. Where is it? Ha ha ha. Back in a second. Because I did spend most of it on artifacts, admittedly. Actually, let me just do some quickly. Come on, I clicked it. I don't think I've done a daily for ages.
AR60. Thank you for
There's a friendship team. Did I get enough on that to get her up a level? No, I did not. Anyway, back to Natlan. Because I'm only grinding this one because I know at some point I'm going to need to I'm going to need the materials for whatever Fontaine Natlan character I'm pulling next. And there we go. I wish we could sprint to these things.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Settle down.
busted. Our bond is strong.
Be sanctified.
I promise I am going to swap to a non-Uvalette team at some point. But I'm here for friendship reasons. He's close. Can I crown this one? I am going to definitely wait until I can crown her, triple crown her. So I may as well just do this. I do think her normal attack has priority over her burst, to be honest. Look at me, all poor. In terms of Mora, we do not have enough. At least we get more resin. At least we get more resin. And I've still got to do more exploration as well for that thing of Prima Gems. Which we've got loads of time, so we'll be fine.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
I need to work my new Valette. So I don't use Min Abyss much. When I was asking for Nadland materials here. I did not need treasure hoarders. They can stick to Liyue. Yeah. Ah well. Definitely not getting her leveled up further than that today. Ah well. I hear no screaming. The audio has cut out.
Let the mighty be humble.
That makes me sad.
Settle down.
And now we have no resin. But we do have companionship. We're not quite there. We're almost there. For several characters. Okay, I think that'll be it for today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? We will see you all tomorrow. And I will do the event. Okay? Okay. And after that, the day after that, I have an idea and I think you'll love. But I'm not going to spoil it today. Okay? And if you're new to the stream, feel free to follow. Because I'm here every day, basically. Right now, I've just, for some reason, I've not been taking my days off, but I'll crash later. I'll crash when I'm dead. Bye!